Well, Missouri lawmakers do not appear to be on board with spending taxpayer money to upgrade Kansas City stadiums for the Royals and the Chiefs. Jackson County voters overwhelmingly rejected a sales tax extension. It would have funded renovations to the Chiefs' Arrowhead Stadium and paid for a new Royals ballpark. State lawmakers were asked Thursday if they'd be open to state revenue to keep the teams from relocating.
We do have some time, but it's not something that we should let slide by. If nothing else, we own the stadiums regardless of whether there are teams there, and we want to keep economic development going in those stadiums.
Now, other Republican senators say they strongly oppose using public money for sports stadiums and applauded Kansas City voters' decision.